Matthew. I think a lot about negotiations with rogue terrorists, tyrants, just rogue actors in general across the world a lot. You want to think about how what these people do and how bad it is, but sometimes you do have to negotiate with the people that you despise. In fact, I think negotiation might be most important with those people. Why would you negotiate with an ally? The U.S. making a deal with France, does that really mean anything? But the Israel-Egypt deal, that's in the history books. Iran and the United States recently, that's in the history books. Sometimes you have to make deals with your enemies, and I think this was pretty much shown in the United States during the Cold War. The Soviet Union and the United States they made deals all the time, SALT and SALT II, just a bunch of strategic arms deals, made the world a better place. They had bilateral meetings, they had a phone line to each other. They weren't isolated from each other. And it made sense because both sides benefited. And as long as, I mean, if both sides benefit and it's to the betterment of all humanity, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Even if you don't like the person, you have to go tit for tat with them. You just have to make the demands reasonable. And I'm not saying that you should be nice to terrorists. And I also don't agree with paying them for hostages and stuff like that. But it's the best way to change the mind of criminals in some way. It gives them incentives to step down, possibly, in a way that if you're isolated, you wouldn't. Why would North Korea ever care about the U.S. criticizing their human rights record if they were in no relation with the United States and could get nothing from them? It almost makes them more powerful, gives them a mystique that they wouldn't have had otherwise. Fidel Castro has that. I mean, in a way, Saddam Hussein had that. Hugo Chavez had that. So I don't really know. I think you have to negotiate with people sometimes because I think isolating them sometimes makes them even more dangerous.